is awesome.
That's what we like. Oh yeah, okay.
Let's go. Sorry guys, I just had to get that out because I am 3 to 4 days out from the Ironman 73. I'm shitting myself, but like quite literally. I've been to the toilet like 5 times today. I don't know if it's race day nerves or if it's the fact I had Mexican last night, but I mean carb loading, so you gotta do what you gotta do. The name's Holly. Welcome back to another vlog. I'm going to take you guys through my Ironman 73 Melbourne. We are checking into our accommodation tomorrow. Even though I live in Melbourne, you know, we're gonna make a weekend of it, stay in the city. At the moment, I'm just kind of packing and getting everything sorted, nutrition, everything I'm gonna need for the day. 24 weeks of training has all come down to this moment. Oh my God, it has been such a wild ride. Huge shout out to Training Peaks. They have provided the most incredible training program for me to be on. Guys, we do have a potential issue. There is chats and rumors that the swim might get cancelled on the day because there's going to be a lot of rain, creating stormwater, pollution in the water. So that would be devastating. I did not train all these months to only do a duathlon. So stay tuned, guys. Okay guys, checked into the apartment. It's just me staying in South Bank in the city in Melbourne. Let me give you a little apartment tour. So it's quite small, but that is so fun. Happy to have it. That's me. This is the kitchen sort of area. So that's where I'm going to be doing my morning coffee and crumpets, although there's no toaster here, so don't know. But I usually have coffee and crumpets before I go and do my brick sessions. So need to try and keep that the same. This is our bathroom. That is my bike. I do not trust to put my bike down where the hotel keeps the other bikes because she is expensive. Technically today I have a half an hour easy ride and a 1.5K open water ocean swim. Yo, this is how I'm currently feeling. My anxiety is like up to here. I'm so nervous. I drove past the Ironman village this morning and all the nerves came rushing in. Yeah, right now my tummy is going off. It's also been such a hectic weekend. I've had family flying in because they're going to be watching the Ironman race. I had my wedding dress fitting this morning, checked into the apartment, been trying to show my family the ropes and how to get around Melbourne. We bought a house yesterday. Oh, why is everything happening all at once? I am stressed. Also, got to make sure a spare tube is in the back. We used one of these up recently. So before the Ironman event, make sure you check all your gear. Got everything. Make sure you've got your bike kit on the back of your bike in case you do pull a flat tire or anything like that. All right, let's go. Let's get it. Yay, easy ride done. So glad I did that. It literally got some of the nerves out. Okay guys, here's some of the preliminary things that I have done. Here is some of my Packlist, guys. So we've got wetsuit, spare swim cap, though they're going to give me one tomorrow when I check in. Open water goggles, Gooch Goo, really important. It's better than Body Glide, non-petroleum based. I highly recommend getting this for anti-chafing, guys. You will not chafe in the water. I tested a lot of products and I highly recommend Gooch Goo. Better than Body Glide, sunscreen, Panadol in case chafing or something actually does happen, which it shouldn't. Heart rate monitor. We've got running belts because you're gonna need to put your running bib onto this. That obviously got the clip-in shoes, proper running socks. I have been getting blisters in these Asics running shoes. So annoying. They're half a size too big, but hey, what can you do? All right, we've got obviously our tri-suit I'll be wearing underneath the wetsuit. Of course, drink carb mixes. I'm gonna have 1 carb mix per hour. Morton is so good. Morton and Precision Fuel is going to be my nutrition. Then I've got Dr. Hydrate, which is electrolytes, which I'm going to need because the one kind of downfall, and don't quote me on this, Morton doesn't have enough electrolytes in it. We've got Precision Fuel. The best part about these is that these are 90-gram carb gels. So instead of having 3 30-gram carb gels, all in one go, 90 grams, so good. that is kind of the go so far. I'm going to check in tomorrow and get all of my other race gear kit and stuff like that from the event. But yeah, wish me luck. Just did that 30-minute easy ride and felt so good to shake off the nerves. So yeah, feeling a lot better now, guys. Good morning. It's Saturday. It's the day before race day. Had a pretty good sleep. We're about to go down and get our free breakfast from our accommodation. The weather is not looking great. It is raining outside. Look at this. Oh my God, I'm stressed, guys. You probably can't see, but this might mean they might cancel the swim and I would be absolutely devastated. But today is all about going to the Ironman village, doing the bike racking, check-ins, all the stuff. Let's go get this boy breakfast.
Ni hao.
What? Bro, I don't know if you can see. It's freaking horrible. So guess what, guys? The worst happened. The swim's been cancelled tomorrow. I am devastated. Absolutely devo. Grim conditions, but what can you do?
First time I don't think it.
That's fine. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. All right, where do we go? All right, guys, the bike is wrapped. We are good to go. Holy moly, the weather. This is like almost disastrous. Oh my God, bro, this is like actually insanity. This is crazy, bro. The wind, the rain, this is gnarly. Literally the worst weather it's been in the last month. And of course it does this for race day. Someone out there is looking out for me.
Weather like this.
You heard it here. You heard it here first, guys. Yeah, wow. Odds are definitely against us. But like, for real, why is the hardest part putting stickers on everything? Why am I stressed? I put this on so badly. Why does it look like that? Okay guys, just getting myself all organized, getting the final race gear stuff done. It's about 5 p.m. Saturday night, 5:30. The race is tomorrow morning. Yeah, I've gone through some absolute massive highs and lows today. Starting off the morning saying the swim was cancelled just was absolutely gutting. And then being out there today all day in the freezing rain and wind. Like, I know it didn't really look bad on the videos, but the conditions are horrible. And everyone's spirits are like super low. Like, just hearing the chatter between everyone in the crowds is like, yeah, things are looking pretty grim out there. And you know, there's all the announcements about taking everything like safely, a little bit slower tomorrow, especially on corners, things like that. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to get by any means a good time. I think the kind of times that I was looking at, the paces I was looking at, are kind of probably going to go out the window just because of safety, you know, like I don't want to be pushing it and hurt myself, this being my first 70.3. Just doing final little bits and pieces over here. Dinner of champions, guys. We're having fettuccine carbonara from Muscle Chef because it's familiar food and I don't want to go out to a restaurant on my last night and eat something that's going to mess up my stomach. So here we go. Hey guys, it's race day. It's 4:30 a.m. Our Uber's coming downstairs in 15 minutes. Just gonna put some carb mix in my bottles. I'm gonna head down and get started. Obviously we're starting with the bike leg today and then the run. No swim, but it's fine. Feeling good, had a good sleep, so let's do this. Not good. I'm nervous.
Extreme amount of care on that bike course. The roads are
Come on, Halls. Yo, Holly. Let's go, babe. Go, girl. And I missed. Let's go, babe. Yay! Yeah, Holly.
Why, hello there. I am making your son. This is a message for future you. But perfect. I am artiste. Black rock. I don't know if you can see that or not. We're like tracking her, but she's still got a little bit to go. But she's actually pretty quick. What's her pace? She's between 24 to 28 k's per hour at the moment. So let's go, baby. God, that's so good.
Press it once.
Yeah.
And it's playing.
Yeah.
And then how do you stop
see
it?
it's working. And then to stop it, you just press it again.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it's working right now. And
Yeah.
then you just got to press it once.
It's going. Yeah, Holly. Go, Holly. Woohoo! Josh, you missed her.
No way!
Go, Holly! Josh, show us the sign.
Coming through. Absolutely doing a stellar Caroline.
She looks
Rocket,
pumped.
Superstar Cockpit Rocket.
Strong legs, huh?
Incredible. 90-kilometre bike ride, and now these guys are off on their preparation.
There she is. Incredible performance. Go, Holly! That's Miguel there. Alright, she's got the hat because it's pouring rain. It's 8 degrees. Now she's got to go running for a couple of hours. These people are mad.
And I'm here with Tashin Chand, the one and only. And he's about to fucking beat Holly in an Ironman. In the last...
Got my cape on.
Yeah, straight up. He's flying.
For the Freemasons.
You know, for Olana, the
For the
Grand Master.
Freemasons.
The Grand Master. But you're just an acolyte, mate, so...
For the Freemasons of Melbourne. Holly!
Really? You did?
Yeah?
Is
Shit.
it from the food? Well, it's home straight now.
What are you, last 5?
Yeah, like 5 Ks.
5.
Ty's gonna run with you to the rack.
No?
Yeah.
Why not?
My headspace. Oh.
Okay.
Take some limes then.
Alright.
Damn. Do you know, I feel like looking a bit pale, but
Yeah.
got this.
Bro, look at this guy diving up there.
What? Oh, the kite so far.
Bruh. Kites.
The stomach waves of one to.
Come on. Oh, you're still here?
The lime bikes weren't working.
Oh, shit.
Must be nice to be fresh. You guys are the best.
Let's go, Holes. Yes. Yes, Holly. Yes. You need the bathroom?
Zip. want water hot.
Yeah.
And because I've chucked so much, I'm so dehydrated. I can't get any more fuel in. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
absolutely raw dogging it right now.
Yes, that's what we like.
So close.
Last little bit. Later, Scuddles. Just a nice morning stroll. Slide along the beach.
Hey there, Ollie. Almost done.
Let's go, Ollie.
Got this, Ollie. Yes, Joe. Let's go. Get you a pin. Got it. Camera for the camera.
Go, girl!
You did it, man. Good job. Great team. When you do a team, you give a big cuddle to each other. You say thank you. Maybe they're brother and sister. Dylan, well done. Come on in, Holly. Well done, Todd. Well done, Todd.
Amazing work. You did it.
I would kiss you, but I vomited. Like a lot.
Good job, Holes.
Thank you.
Boom.
Enjoy that watery hand. Yeah, you did it. Oh.
You are.
Hello, man. Oh, so good. I feel so ill.
Yeah, you look very pale.
Very pale. It's honestly, my legs are fine. I gotta get going. Heart rate's like high. It's fine.
Was it nutrition?
Nutrition.
Hey, Nana.
100%.
Well, like
My
the
health's like, I'm ready to chuck it
well,
down.
when they finish, they grab like water
I
and
think I
drinks.
actually had too much on the
Where they finish, where they grab like water and drinks.
But
I'll text you.
so much wind.
Oh yeah, so you weren't like even moving.
Pushing. I sound so ill.
Yeah.
But I feel good. I am ready to vomit, my guy.
Let's have some water. We'll get back to the hotel.
Fuck yeah. Because I'm not eating. So ready to choke.
Let's go to your bag.
Come on. Take off 1 second.
Yeah. Just lay down.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's so good. It's so fucking good to sit down. Can't believe you were running in Crocs.
Yeah, near the end, where we're there right now. Just sitting down.
Enjoy that rest.
Oh yeah, I should probably. Ready?
Not gonna lie, I don't have much in me, my guys.
Yeah, it's good.
It's gonna be quick.
Go, go, go. She ain't got much.
So quick.
She ain't got much left.
Right.
She didn't have much in the tank.
There's a wild Gary behind you.
It's a good thing you can't smell the vomit behind the camera. This is great. This is beautiful.
Oh wait, you might have to do another one.
Let's call it good. That's me.
Alright, let's
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, guys, we did it. It is the day after race day. This has been me literally all morning. Just went down to get breakfast at my accommodation and then came back up straight into bed. I got like 10 hours, 20 sleep last night. Definitely could have slept longer. My stats say, you know, today's a day to recover. Your recovery is on like 2. Wait, what does it say? Anyway, guys, I'll give you a full race recap soon, but for the moment I'm going to check out of my accommodation and probably just die and relax today. But we did it, yay! So nice waking up to all the messages of support from friends, family, everyone in between, and just going back through all the race videos and photos, and yay! Everyone keeps saying how brutal the conditions were. I didn't really realize how bad they were because it was my first 70.3, but you know, all the pros and like people that came first and everything, one of the first things they said in their videos was like the conditions out there were brutal, but we did it. Bro, get in me. Ever since I finished my Ironman a couple of days ago, I'm just like eating so frequently and hungry all the time. Not like huge amounts, but just like a lot. But I guess it's my body trying to recover and replenish what has been lost. Woohoo! Guys, we did it. I've been waiting 24 bloody weeks to get this medal and to wear this t-shirt. Should probably take it off because I look like a bit of a tosser if I'm wearing it after the race. But guys, we did it. So many weeks, months of training, all led up to this moment. I want to give you guys a full race day recap from start to finish and give you guys some little tips and tricks and just, you know, don't make my mistakes. So hopefully this video will give you some insight into what you should do better. Okay, guys, let's go through it. So the morning of the race, I woke up, I had my oats, banana, coffee, electrolytes, set myself up, got dressed, and I actually had a really good night's sleep the night before. I was in bed like 7:30 and kind of got to sleep at about 9 p.m. Woke up a couple of times because of the nerves, but that's so fine. Basically, we pre-booked an Uber because, you know, I wanted to get there on time, and the roads were blocked off. Then we got there, walked in, it was pretty much pitch black because it was like 4:45 a.m. in the morning. Went straight into the bike transition area because, guys, they did cancel the swim and they let us know a day prior because of the weather conditions and it was going to affect the water quality, like storm, sewerage, water. It would make us sick, which I totally understand. I was devastated at first, but after how hard that race was, it was 10 out of 10 hard. I don't even regret the fact that we didn't get to swim. Although I wish I got the full experience and I'm gonna have to do another one just to do the full triathlon. It is disappointing. I don't even feel like I can fully enjoy the fact that I've finished it because it feels like I didn't do the full event. Anyway, so we got there to the bike transition area because that was how we were gonna start. Went to go set up all my race gear. Given it was my first one, I really didn't know what I was doing, so I spent so much extra time setting up my transition gear for the run in the area. And it was also pissing down rain at the time and super windy. So I tried to put everything in plastic bags and they made an announcement, you're not allowed plastic bags. And the stupid girl that I am, I forgot to bring a towel. So I had to use my jacket, one of my spare jackets, to layer all of my running shoes, gear, nutrition, bib number and all that. I had to layer it into my jacket. So guys, make sure you bring a towel to your race gear area, especially if it's going to be rainy like mine was. Anyway, another stupid thing I forgot because I was running out of the house and I was like, you know, I was in a rush. I didn't bring my bike pump either. So I had to borrow someone else's bike pump just to make sure my tires were all good. But look, there was plenty of staff around. They were happy to help. So I asked some staff the morning of just to check my tires. So they did that. Okay, and then basically we went into this like tiny little rotunda that like I feel like hundreds of us were standing under this rotunda in Catani Gardens just trying to avoid the weather and stay warm. There were so many of us huddling under this rotunda like penguins because the weather was crazy and I was massively wigging out all weekend because the weather was so bad in Melbourne. We actually had like the coldest day in like years and years on one of the days prior. So I was like absolutely wigging out. I was gonna hurt myself throughout the race because the conditions were super brutal. So I was just standing under this rotunda waiting for my start time and I was just like trying not to panic because it was all about to happen. Okay, so then basically because we started off with the bike and not the swim, it was a rolling bike start. So basically what I had to do was wait until 15 minutes before my start time, and I was in row 6. Then I weighted my bike rack with the entire row 6 at 15 minutes before you're about to go out. So I started my race at roughly 6:43, 6:47 a.m. in the morning, and you have to be at your bike rack 15 minutes before, and they essentially call out row by row, and they make all the announcements, which is really good. And it was a rolling bike start. So they basically allow 2 athletes out at a time, and there's like a massive beat. There's a guy in the middle that's kind of like telling you when to go, and the nerves were nerving, let me tell you. Like, even just clipping in for the first time, I noticed my body being super shaky, and I was like, holy moly, I need to breathe and like calm down. Like, my legs were numb of like how nervous I was. Anyway, clipped in and off I went, and immediately felt so good, so excited, being like, heck yeah, I am doing it. I'm doing this thing. So essentially you do 2 laps. Where we were in Melbourne, you do 2 laps, going down Beach Road to up to Mordialloc and back twice. I didn't really realize, because it was my first one, how brutal the conditions were. The headwind was insane. I was pushing so hard, and because of the extreme headwind, what would have been at least 30 k's an hour, what I normally would have been doing, it was pushing me back to about 25 k's an hour, and I was pushing. And because I was pushing so hard the whole time against the headwind, I was really tiring myself out and using up so much extra energy. So I actually had extra nutrition on the bike. Another silly thing I didn't practice and didn't even think of is I always practice one-hand riding with my right hand, getting my bottles, my nutrition in. I was having Morton carb mix, as well as I had precision fuel gels for my nutrition strategy. However, I didn't account for the fact that obviously you need your left hand to be free to take these spare electrolytes bottles, water and stuff the aid station supplied. There were aid stations, I think, like every roughly 15k on the bike. But yeah, it was so annoying. I had to stop maybe twice throughout the bike just to quickly get my nutrition sorted, switch out my bottles, even grab a spare Morton gel from them. Yeah, so I basically noticed after the first lap, that was probably the toughest, is just going into the second lap, just mentally knowing I had a whole extra lap to go. But other than that, the bike actually felt so great. I was so nervous about the bike, but the conditions were really controlled. All the roads were blocked off, and every cyclist is super supportive. You stay on the left. You make sure you don't draft. You make sure you stay 12 meters behind whoever's in front of you. And if you overtake someone, you have to make that overtake in 25 seconds or less. Otherwise, you get penalties for it. But that was also fine. Everyone was super respectful. And there's actually plenty of distance between everyone, which is great. So I really enjoy the bike. As much headwind as there was, I didn't really realize how brutal it was until after I saw athletes talking about how insane it was. Anyway, so basically, you know, it got to 80k and I was like, oh my God, I only have 10k's to go. Like, you know, 3 hours went by so quickly. Basically then got off my bike and my legs felt like absolute jelly, but I practiced plenty of brick sessions. So I knew going into it that my legs were going to feel heavy. What I noticed on the bike was that it was just so quiet. Like, yes, there were spectators throughout a little bit, but it was just absolute silence out there for hours, except for the massive winds that we could hear. Basically got off the bike, went into transition area, had some cheering from my support crew. I had the most amazing support crew the whole race. I took off my wind jacket. I had to wear a wind jacket for this event. Popped on new socks, proper running socks, my Asics shoes, my race bib belt, you know, popped my gels into my running belt. Yeah, and then off I went through the run area. So here's the thing. The first 5k of the run felt amazing. The first k that I was running, I had to like actively think about slowing down my pace. I was running at like 5-minute pace, which is so not normally what I run at. Like, I was coming out so quick, coming off so hot off the bike that I had to be like, okay, slow down your pace, do 5:45, you know, control it, take it slow. The first 5k felt amazing, and then I get about 7k in. My mate actually finds me at this point. He's running along beside me and we were chatting and I was super hyper and everything. But I get about 7k in and then I experience massive gut issues. I don't know what went wrong with my nutrition, but I think I had too much of it because I was pushing so hard on the bike, and I had an extra Morton gel from them that I normally wouldn't have. I haven't tested Morton gels before, and you know the rules, nothing new on race day. Because of that, I was extremely nauseous on the run, which you saw me bang on about in all the videos. Like, that was brutal. That was 10 out of 10. I've never experienced that before. I'm not one that ever needs to walk during a race. I had to walk several times. I get 12K in, I feel so nauseous. Like, I feel the waves of nausea coming through my stomach. I'm like, okay, maybe I should do a tactical vomit, stick my finger down my throat. So I went behind a little bush, stuck my finger down my throat, and only a little bit of vomit came out. And then it was funny, I got back on the run and a guy was like, did you get it all out? I was like, almost. And he's like, keep it up, mate. Kept running, spectators are cheering you on. It's an amazing crowd, atmosphere. The weather is still going a little bit wild. It's rainy, it's whatever. It's going through hot and cold changes. When the sun came out, it was actually too hot, and that made me feel more sick. Then it gets so much worse, this nausea. I'm walk running at this point. At 16K in, I find a portal loop and I make myself chuck again, and this brings out so much vomit. But after that, I felt so much better. And it was at that point that I had my partner and his mate that were running alongside me pretty much for the whole rest of the way, and MVPs that they kept me going. Like, guys, get yourselves a good support crew. I'm so grateful, so lucky. They boosted morale so high. Then my partner is on a Lime scooter riding alongside me. There, my mate Ty is filming and vlogging the whole time. I didn't even ask him to. Like, they are just the absolute legends, and they were making me laugh, and I was chatting with them, and it was funny. They knew the state I was in because I went absolutely mute. I'm normally the biggest yapper in the world, and I went stone cold silent. I was running with them. They just knew I was in the pain cave, and it was all to do with the nausea. And every time I tried to speed up my pace, because my legs felt actually great, my heart rate was okay, but every time I tried to go quicker, the nausea in my stomach was just so much worse. So I had to stick at a pretty slow pace. But yeah, we freaking got 18K in, and I'm like, this is it, home stretch. Kept running, and you know you're nearing the finish line. You start to speed up the pace, and then you turn into the last corner, and there's all the spectators. It's that final line. It's that, you know, it's that finish line that you see in videos that I've watched vlogs and YouTubes for years about Ironman, wishing that one day it could be me. And that was the moment it was all happening. So sprinting down the end, and you hear them call out your name and say the words, and everyone's cheering, and then you get through, and I was like, oh, I made it. I finally did it. All these months of training, and we did it, guys. Yay. Oh, what an absolute wild ride, guys. Oh, it's nuts. Anyway, guys, we did it. That race was 10 out of 10 hard. Again, I don't know what happened with my nutrition. I have practiced it all before, but you know, race day, things are different, right? Who knows? It could have been a multitude of things. I am also devastated about the swim as well, so I didn't get the full experience. It's funny. I remember the day of being like, I'm never doing this again. I'm quitting. But, you know, the day after and even now, I've got the post-race blues happening, and I'm even thinking, when can I sign up to the next one? I'm thinking I'll sign up to maybe an Olympic or sprint distance, just do a shorter distance. And I really do want to work on speed. I'm normally such an endurance slow gal that it would be nice to just do something short and sharp. But yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed watching. I vlogged the whole journey, so if you want to go back and watch it, and yeah, if you want to like, comment, subscribe, give tips, whatever, share your journey, I'm so here for it, guys. So yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed, and guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.